Hello. Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. I'm just waiting to see who's coming on. Hi, guys. Hello, hello. I'm here in Italy, in Rome. Very, very special, very, very fun time here. I'm really happy to be back. I'm just wanting to make sure that people are coming on. I don't see anyone yet, but maybe it's just catching up. I'm really happy to be here. I'm happy to be in Italy. I'm really happy we get to connect right now and I get to show you some of my nighttime routine. I've been obviously traveling, and travel affects our skin so much and it affects your whole routine. So having a nice everyday routine, whether that's with your skin, with your hair, whatever it is. Okay, now I see people coming on. Sorry, I got a little nervous for a second. It took a minute for it to catch up with me. But now I am seeing that we have some people on. Hello, comment and chime in if you're on the live so we can connect. I'm so happy to be back and see you guys. I've missed you guys. I've really missed you. And I'm really glad we can do this from far away. I also know that I get a lot of questions about how's life in Italy, etc. So I'm really glad that we can all talk today and have a blast here. Hi. Okay. I'm so happy to see you. Beth, hi. Hello. Hi, Annie. I'm glad you could finally join. So today we're talking about my nighttime routine. This is pretty much my nighttime routine, I'll be honest, anywhere, anytime. But again, like I was saying, when you're traveling, it's so important to have consistency. You know, our skin can get messed up, our hair. So having all my products with me has obviously been a lifesaver. I'm going to start by talking about, and I also want to know which products you guys travel with and what are your go-tos for your nighttime routine. But I'm going to start with my everyday cleanser. Now, as you can see, this bottle is almost empty, and thank God I was able to get another one sent that's coming on the way, because I use this how many times a day? Every day. So I use it, that joke didn't really go as planned. I was trying to say I use it how often? Every day. But anyway, I do use it multiple times a day. And my favorite thing about this cleanser is that it can remove makeup. So I'm going to do a little demo here, but first what I wanted to show you is I'm going to put on a tiny little bit of mascara, because right now I'm fresh-faced since we're doing the nighttime routine. But I want you to see when I put on some of our wonderful mascara, by the way. I want you to see how this removes eye makeup. In case you're not familiar with the cleanser, that's one of my favorite parts. This is how much I use. I had to close my eyes to make sure I was doing that correctly. So I guess I use about 6 pumps, and it has a great consistency. It goes on, to me, it feels more like a moisturizer. Yeah, Annie just said, love the everyday cleanser, doesn't sting when removing my eye makeup, right? Best cleanser out there. Okay, so here's how I'm putting it on. Also with cleanser, really important to remember, you have to do the circles, okay? You have to actually get in there and cleanse, because you can't just put it on and then wash it off. You got to make sure that this is the part that's actually getting into the pores and cleansing, okay? So we're getting in there. Again, this feels like a moisturizer. It doesn't feel like it's stripping my skin. Now for the best part, the eye makeup, look. Doesn't sting your eyes. Look at that. Removes the eye makeup. So I'm improvising a little bit since I'm in my room. I'm not splashing water on my face. So I have a washcloth here, but in general, I do splash the water on my face and get my fingertips wet, and I really get in there. And I, again, do the circles for a long time. Don't skip that step. But now I'm just using a washcloth to remove it. And there is a link for the Everyday Cleanser, so you can purchase it right from here. This cleanser is amazing. Hi, Amazed Lychee. Good to see you too. It's funny using all these names. Beth said best cleanser out there. It really is. Joanne, it's nice to see you too. Rose Mercurio Decker, it's nice to see you. Oh, from Michigan. What time is it in Michigan? Okay. Now I'm just removing the cleanser. Also, what I love about this cleanser is that a lot of people with a lot of different skin types can use it. Like for me, I have generally pretty oily skin. My sister has pretty dry skin. We both can use it and it works really well for both of us. Then there's also like, it doesn't clog my pores. Like I am prone to acne, so really love that element. Just drying it off a little bit. That is a fresh face. Nighttime routine. Get unready with me. Rebecca said, I use the everyday cleanser twice a day. I won't use anything else. I understand why, because once you start, it's hard to stop. So this is the first part of my routine, the everyday cleanser. Wait, I'm gonna be a little vain and like put on a little lip liner because I'm just like a little too fresh faced right now. Just give me a minute. I just needed to feel like a little bit pretty. Okay. Glad we got that out of the way. I also use your washable face pads with it. Yeah, the face pads are really great. And then you throw them in the washing machine. Those are great too. So I use this multiple times a day because with the everyday cleanser, again, I need to take off my makeup. I need to go to the gym. I need to shower. You know, it's gentle enough to use multiple times a day, which is why I love it. So everyday cleanser first. Next up, we have our Ageless Serum. Ageless Serum is such a great product. It's such a great serum. It's one of our best sellers and one of the first products. And in it, we have powerful anti-aging ingredients like African birch. It goes on very smoothly and it helps to support the elasticity of your skin and improve your skin's natural vitality, reduces the appearance of wrinkles. It is one of the most popular serums because it helps to improve the appearance of taut, youthful skin. So, oh, Rebecca said she also uses the Ageless Serum twice a day. Yeah, it's so great. I feel like I'm just giving my skin a nice little drink of water or something. I mean, I guess that's more like the liquid oxygen. Also, don't forget the neck décolleté. But I feel like I'm really restoring the tautness of the skin. This is also great. I mean, we call it Ageless Serum, but you can really use it at any age. It's preventative, but also helpful for, you know, any existing sort of elasticity issues you might have. Again, helping to improve the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Ageless Serum. Also so important when you're traveling, having a different sort of routine. Maybe you're stressed, you're not sleeping enough. Use your Ageless Serum. Sea algae, African birch. This is powered with very powerful botanical actives. Annie said, Holy Grail on my skin, always in my lineup. Right? Right? I understand why. It's a really good one. And why wouldn't it be in your lineup, right? Do you use toner before the serum? Yes. So the usual order, today we're just doing a specific array of products, but you can also do, if you're using toner, you do the cleanser, then toner, then your serums. And I love the toner too. It's so refreshing, so relaxing, very calming for your skin. Then we have our Manuka Honey Moisturizer. This is the one that I've been gravitating toward recently because the Manuka Honey Moisturizer, let me just take a sip of water. It supports my point, by the way, the water. I like to use this in the summer. It's so hot right now, especially in Italy. A lot of places don't have AC. I don't know, you feel the heat in the summer. Everyone's skin reacts differently, but I love the Manuka Honey Moisturizer because it has Manuka honey as a key ingredient and it's very soothing, okay? So very soothing. It's also an antioxidant. It's actually has some antifungal, antibacterial properties. It's antimicrobial. So it has so many benefits and we really load this thing with Manuka honey. It's like a superfood. It also acts as a humectant, so it actually draws the moisture to your skin. It has this unique fluffy texture. So it doesn't feel like you're putting this heavy moisturizer on, but again, it draws all the moisture to your skin. So this is also really soothing. Manuka honey, specifically as an ingredient, is also really soothing after like sun exposure. I've been in the sun a good amount recently, and I rely on my Manuka honey products after that. Of course, I use sun protection, I use my SPF, but still. Beth said I used Manuka honey this morning after liquid oxygen. Well, look at that. Gigi also said the same thing, love the moisturizer. Annie said I use the Manuka honey moisturizer when I have a breakout, soothing. It is, it's really soothing. That's why I love it. So I'm happy with this moisturizer. We also have our bioactive moisturizer, which is great. All of our moisturizers are great, but today we're talking about Manuka honey. And again, like I said, I love using it, especially in the summer because of the sun exposure element. And I also just love the texture on my skin. I love the way it smells. You do get some of that like honey smell, and I really like it. I also think that there's something to be said for the fact that we load this product with one of the most sought after ingredients in the beauty and like natural market. I mean, there's so much Manuka honey in that product, and it shows. It helps create a dewy, hydrated complexion. I mean, look at my skin right now. Do you see that like dewy glimmer? That's moisturized skin. That's very moisturized skin. I am coming from Italy, Rebecca. I am in Italy right now. I'm in Rome. I'm very happy. I was on vacation, and I just thought, I kind of want to stay. we can talk more about it if you guys have questions, but it felt like a good moment. You know, I've always loved Italy. You know, I went to school in Florence, so Rome, I have some great friends here in Rome. Just felt like a great next step. So I'm here for a little while longer, and we'll see where it goes, but I'm really happy. I had nothing else really holding me in LA at a certain point. I had just sold my car because it was a really old car, and sì, abito in Italia, sì, okay, we have someone who speaks Italian, brava, grazie. Thank you, Annie. Thank you. I'm really, really happy. Really happy. I feel like my spirit is at peace here. I love the culture. I love the language. I love my friends here. Everyone is so welcoming. And again, I had moved out of my old house, and I was living with my parents temporarily. So it just felt like a good time to explore being here again. And I'm so glad, above everything, soprattutto, is how they say it in Italian, that I get to connect with you guys here, because I really, really, really missed this community and our lives together. I really, really missed this. So I'm glad we get to do a little nighttime routine. Thank you guys. Thank you, Rose, Joanne, Wisdom Lady. Yes, my heart is in a good place now. No, I will not be a stranger. You guys know you can also message me on Instagram, DM me. You can find me there. DM me, but don't send me reels, please. That's my one request. Don't send me reels, but DM me and we can connect there. I miss you guys so much. So anyway, nighttime routine, what we were talking about. Manuka honey. Okay, the next one is our anti-aging eye cream. This is an amazing eye cream. And the cool thing about this eye cream is that, you know, we have a lot of regulations about what we're allowed to say, what we're not allowed to say in terms of, you know, I don't know, FDA, government regulations, whatever it is. We are actually allowed to say that this eye cream helps, the sea algae extract in here helps to decrease the appearance of dark under eye circles, and that the Swiss apple stem cells help the appearance of wrinkles. So this actually helps to decrease the appearance of dark under eye circles. I always had slightly dark under eye areas. Also, when I put it on, I just tap it like this, because you're not supposed to stretch the delicate under eye area. A little bit got on my eyelashes, but you know what's cool? You know what's cool is that it's 9:16. The light is covering my time, but it's like 9 something here for those of you asking. Oh my God, thank you, Annie. Oh, I'm really glad you liked my book. That's so sweet. I actually received some criticism for it lately, so it's always nice to hear something nice or that somebody connected with it. Um, what's cool about this eye cream is that you can put it on your eyelids too. A lot of eye creams you can't put on your eyelids. I'm trying to show you the texture. As you can see, it's kind of dug in because I really use these products and love them. But the texture, it's very thick. That's way too much. You don't need that much. You need just a little bit to kind of coat your finger. And you can put it on the upper eye too. A lot of eye creams, they say you can only use on your under eyes because they have toxic ingredients in them. And imagine how bad that is to have toxic ingredients right next to your eye. Here we're using, sea algae extract. We're using Swiss apple stem cells. These are helping to reduce they're helping the appearance of wrinkles and to reduce the appearance of dark under eye circles. Do you vet the products mailed to you in Italy? What do you mean, do I vet them? What do I mean, do I vet the products? I've already used all these products, so I already know and love them. And I already had most of them with me, but of course with new shipment, I've been getting new shipments. But I love this eye cream. Can you use it at night? Yes, you're supposed to use it at night. So that's what we're doing now is my nighttime routine. So here are the products we're talking about. So we're just going through, and I'll review all of them too. And this eye cream too is helpful for just, when we say it's helping the appearance of wrinkles, those crow's feet can get stubborn, So why not help it out a little bit? Help it out. I'm well aware I don't really have crow's feet yet. So maybe I'm being preventative with my eye cream, but I really enjoy this step. I really enjoy this nighttime step. I used to joke with somebody in my life in the past who used to always tell me that he could play a teenager in high school. And I said, oh, you think you could play a teenager with crow's feet? Teenagers don't have crow's feet. That being said, I'm never bothered by crow's feet. I always think if you're going to have wrinkles, that's one of the better ones to have. I mean, some types of wrinkles I think could probably be more annoying than others. And I always think crow's feet just show that you've been smiling a lot. But if you want to help the appearance, use some of the eye cream. Again, for me, especially when I don't sleep, I can get really Tim Burton-y up in this club with the dark circles. Dark circles, those things can really pop off without even letting you know they're coming. They really want to make themselves known. So use the eye cream. Makes it easier. Tell us a special piece of art you've seen in Italy. Okay. I've been to so many amazing exhibits. That's one thing I love about being here is the art. I went to a Hokusai exhibit, who is the Japanese printmaker who made the Great Wave of Kanagawa. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And so I saw all of his prints, and those were so insanely impressive. I was floored. Then I went to the Bernini exhibit, and the sculpture that impressed me the most, it was a bust, but it was on the bust of the sculpture, there were tassels and there were little strings tying this old garment together. But again, this is marble, so all of the little strings were very defined, but still attached to the sculpture. It was crazy impressive. So I was really mind blown by that. I posted a picture of it on my Instagram. My grandma used face and eye cream. She looked at least a decade younger in her golden years. I'm doing it too. So did my grandma. So I totally get it. That's great though. That's really great. Everybody has some story about their grandma who has some beauty tip, beauty routine or something that this grandma looked so much younger and I always love hearing the beauty tips from the grandmas because they really know the best. What about Jeff? It's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. I just kind of read that. I didn't really think about it, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to talk about that. Maybe I will someday. But we're all very involved in each other's lives, and he was a really big part of my life at one point, and And, life just takes its course, and I'm in Italy now, and we'll see what happens later in the future, but this is my life right now. And, I'm kind of talking about just today. I'm on this live with you guys in Rome, and I'm happy about that. So yeah, that's where we are. And amazing person. He's an amazing person. So nothing bad to say. Another step of the nighttime routine is the lip balm. This isn't necessary, but it's extremely helpful. I get chapped lips. I don't want to go to bed with chapped lips. It's like, that's not a vibe, because then you wake up in the morning and they're worse. Just keep your lips hydrated. You wake up in the morning with soft lips. Also, this product is really ideal for people who want an organic solution to, most lip balms. I don't know, they have petroleum jelly. A lot of people use this one specific one that has petroleum jelly in it, and it actually just doesn't work. Like, it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't have ingredients that are actually soothing and that are actually hydrating. Petroleum jelly is a gas byproduct. Like, it's a byproduct of petrol. It's really not good for you. So this toxic-free lip balm includes shea butter from Africa, kapuasu, and takuma from the Amazon, and rare argan oil from Morocco. And it's really no synthetic fragrances, no animal testing. It also smells so good. Oh my God. So I'm using vanilla cream. This scent is to die for. It's also perfect to put on before you kiss someone, because then it smells really nice and no one can put their finger on this like magical smell that you have. Vanilla cream. This one's my favorite. This one's my favorite for sure, but I also love all of the flavors, because we also have wild orange vanilla. We have like cinnamon sugar. We have coconut, mint. Like, we have amazing flavors. So I really, really love. I mean, there's no other lip balm that I use, because this keeps my lips so hydrated. Look, plump, like ready to go. Yes, your lip balms are the best, and lip scrub a few times a week. Yeah, the lip scrub is great too. Good afternoon, Funky Sherbert. Cool donuts. I love the lip balm. Oh, thank you, Joanne, for such a lovely compliment. I'm really glad you're enjoying the show. Yeah, tell me if there's anything you guys want to talk about or explore. I'm just so happy to be back on the live together, connecting. So let's get into it. Vanilla is also Gigi's favorite scent. She said we need a whole line in it. I agree completely. So I'm taking your note, Gigi. Let's see what we can do. Okay, another step I wanted to talk about in my nighttime routine, which I'm sure you can tell has done wonders for me, and a lot of people have been commenting on recently. I actually need a haircut, because this has gone on for a little too long. I was trying to get one before I left for Italy, and then I decided to stay a little bit longer, and I don't want to get a random haircut in Italy, because I don't trust people. So I'm just continuing to let it grow until I have my girl back in LA. This is Growback. If you don't know about Growback, this is our hair and scalp formula. Sorry, because we have strict regulations about this. Hair and scalp formula that helps support healthy hair growth. We have had such amazing testimonials with this product. I've used it several times because I've experienced hair thinning and hair shedding several times in my life. First time was due to an illness. The second time was due to extreme stress. And the third time was due to COVID. The fourth time was due to I was taking testosterone for a period of time. It made my hair fall out. So it's a really, really sensitive thing when your hair falls out. And I have so much hair now, you wouldn't expect that I had ever had like thin hair, but I've gone through phases where like I did not have this much hair here, where it gets really sort of, you can see the scalp a lot, and it's very vulnerable to take out chunks of hair in the shower and everything. So if you're curious about this product, I highly recommend trying it. I know my hair did get really long. Thank you. Yeah, it's very long. It's a little too much now. It's a little too much, but I keep using Growback, because you know what? You know what I love even more than hair length? Having more hair up here. like having more volume up here. That is what I really love. So I'll show you how we use it. We use 2 droppers full. This is a dropper. So even if it doesn't go all the way up, that's still 1 dropper. And then you go sort of in rows like this. I do 1 dropper for one side of my head, and then I do the next dropper for the other side of my head, all the way to the back. Wisdom Lady said, I would live with my friends until I got my place. I did live with my friend Mira for a little bit, for like 3 weeks. She was so generous and so hospitable and letting me live with her until I found a situation on my own. Then we use this massager. Do this for about a minute just to really get the circulation going and to make sure the product gets into your head. But guys, I'm not trying to brag, but I have so much hair now. It's hard for me to even get the dropper on my scalp because the hair keeps getting in the way of my actual scalp. So try it. Just try Grow Back. 3 months. It takes 3 months to see results. We say that's the testimonial period. If you have a hair follicle that is active, it can come back with Grow Back. If the hair follicle is dead, it can't. So we can't guarantee anything, but again, go on the website, look at Grow Back and read the testimonials. We have had incredible success with this product. Consistency is key, so you have to use it once a day. Yeah, once a day. Once a day, 2 droppers full. Let's see. Ooh, we're getting some questions. Yes, so I lived with my friend Mira, and she was so generous with me. She has 2 cats, so cute. Did you move to Italy for permanent, or are you just on a permanent vacation? I'm not on a permanent vacation, no. I'm figuring things out right now. I just stayed for a little bit longer, and with all the visa situations, I'm not able to like fully move right now. Like I have to go back to LA at some point, probably kind of soon actually, but we'll see what happens. I'm definitely in a very exploratory phase of my life, and I think this is the time to do it before you have kids or commitments that you can't explore with. Grow Back really works. It's a must-have. I also use it for a volumizer. Yeah, right? That's why I use it, because I just like the volume, because my hair gets really flat, so I like to have more hair because it creates more volume. Like, look at, now I'm able to get some volume going. I mean, this is, since it's a little messy now, it's looking a little bit Renaissance, but the hair is growing at a rapid rate, guys. The hair is long, the hair is happening. Hello, we missed you, just got on. I missed you guys. Veramente bravissima, grazie. Do you have a special someone in your life, or are you just enjoying your singlehood right now? I think I'm just enjoying. I'm not planning anything. I think, I was in a very serious relationship for a very long time. So I'm just honestly, even just enjoying being independent. I think there's something to be said for partnerships are so beautiful, but you're constantly considering someone else in your life. And I lived that way from my early 20s until now, my late 20s. And your 20s, people usually tell you to be selfish in your 20s. So it was a different experience I had, a very beautiful one, but I am enjoying the other different experience of being able to be selfish and only consider myself. I think it's important, an important phase of development. How old are you, Violet? I don't always like talking about my age, not for that reason, but because at one point I was acting. And sometimes I feel like if I ever need to lie about my age, I don't really want people to know, but you can honestly look it up. But sometimes lying about your age comes in handy. So that's why I don't really want to talk about my age publicly, but again, you can look it up. I'm in my late 20s, I just said. Do you have a regular coffee drink? Recently, I've been drinking a lot of espresso and cappuccino, especially because I didn't have all of my medication. I take certain medications. I didn't have all of them, and I had to have something sort of similar. I needed a stimulant, so I have gotten a little more hooked on coffee. Please don't lie. Well, I didn't lie. I told you I was in my late 20s. I totally see you living in Italy. You have a very European flair about you. Thank you. I take that as a compliment. Sì, prima che diventi vecchia, ti voglio parlare solo in italiano. Who is this? Is this Francesca? Francesca Bosco? Bosco, also I realize is it's like frutti di bosco. Forget what it is, but that means berries. Anyway, thank you for your honesty of positive energy and vibes. Oh, I'm so glad. So you guys tell me, what are your products? What's your nightly routine, your Suzanne nightly routine? And tell me which products you take with you traveling. Also, let's get into it. Do you have any summer plans? Like, what are you guys doing this summer? I have been trying to leave every weekend to go to the seaside because it's just so hot in Rome, in the city center, and I don't think anyone needs to be in the city center when the seaside's a train away. So I'm really just trying to jump into the water every chance I get on the weekend. I hope to be doing more lives, you guys. I really miss you. I miss connecting. We have an amazing community here. Yes, it's Francesca. She is Sicilian, Francesca, who's talking. Have you been to northern Italy? My grandfather is from Piedmont region. Piemonte, maybe. I was in around Genoa. I never know which one is English, which one is Italian. Like Portofino and Cinque Terre 2 weekends ago. Genoa is Italian or English? Because one of them is Genova, and they both sound Italian to me. Active Burger just came back from NYC. Okay, cool. Genoa Italiano, okay. Italian. We have 2 Italian speakers here. Are you guys planning on coming to Italy anytime soon? Are you planning any vacations, any fun summer plans? Sorry, I'm just adjusting something. Is it hard to find gluten-free in Italy? It's increasingly easier. Right now, the area I'm living in Rome, is a little bit more local. So sometimes with the more local areas or with the very traditional trattoria, you're not going to get like gluten-free pasta. But if you go to places where tourists frequent more often, yes, I can find gluten-free. And I started trying a little bit of gluten here and there. I still can't eat like a full plate of pasta, but in Italy, it doesn't affect me as much. So it is fun to like have bites of my friends' pasta or crostata or whatever they're eating. Joanne said, I've been learning Italian on Duolingo 3. Amazing. 60 straight. What time is it right now where you're at? I'm in Arizona. It's 12:34 and nice to have you back. Thank you, Cindy. It is 9. Oh God, the numbers are I'm like acting like my grandma. 9:34. Jesus, dyslexia moment and numbers moment. 360 straight days. Wow, Joanne, that's amazing. Yeah, I'm taking a few classes over here because I have spoken beginner Italian for several years and it's time for me to be able to speak a little better. So voglio diventare meglio. No, voglio migliorare. That's how you say it. Yeah, okay, anyway. I found the same thing to be true in Italy with gluten. Yeah. And it's really nice to be able to like eat the pastas and stuff. But also I found a lot of gluten-free. There's actually a place down the street that has this like gluten-free frittura, which is like the calamari. And I love that in the summer. Like I love fried calamari and shrimp and everything. So I haven't had that in years, because it's hard to find that gluten-free and they have it. So I'm really happy about that. But yeah, I'm eating well. I love eating fish by the seaside. 9:30, yeah. That's what time it is. Have you been to Sicily? Not yet. And I have a good friend from Sicily, so I'm gonna see what I can sort out with her. What happens to you if you eat a lot of gluten? I just get really tight in the stomach, like kind of crampy. Sometimes I get a little bloated here. Sometimes I just get tired. I need to remember the Suzanne sunscreen. Yeah, the Suzanne sunscreen has been great. I've been using a lot of those products on this trip. The Healthy Glow, the sunscreen, the tanning serum, all amazing. Great for the summer too. But what are you guys doing for the summer? Do you have plans? I'm going to recap what we spoke about for this nightly routine. And in case you haven't tried any of these products, I really do recommend just try one of them. If you're curious, just try the Everyday Cleanser. If you are experiencing hair shedding, if you want a product that can help support healthy hair growth, try the Grow Back. Just get 3 bottles. Just get a 3-bottle supply and just try it. Just do it every day. Keep it by your bed. You'll remember to do it. It's really easy. And look at my hair. Look at my hair. Yeah. Try the Grow Back, okay? Try the Grow Back. Look, I can hardly even find a spot to put the Grow Back on because I have so much hair, okay? So try the Grow Back. Once you try one product, you'll be hooked. Gigi just said that. Yeah, so be careful. She's right. She has a point. Miss your grandma so much. I really miss my grandma too. Like really, really miss her these days. I do FaceTime with Bunny. That's the hardest part about being away. Said I miss Bunny. Apparently she got a little depressed when I left. I've been using your Gut Renew probiotics and Gut Renew bars. Yes. Both amazing. I also love those for traveling because probiotics you need for your immune system, and the bars are great when you're like on the road or on a plane, you don't have any food. Like my dad had a huge stack of those bars when we were on the plane, and I kept stealing them from him or going into his room when I was hungry late at night, like taking a bar. Gigi said I'm going to be doing a lot of barbecues and beach outings with my family this summer. Okay, amazing. Joanne said, I feel a big difference all around. Oh, with the probiotics and the Gut Renew bars. Amazing. I love to hear that. So again, sorry, I'm like biting my lip. For the nighttime routine, we have the Everyday Cleanser. So you can see it's almost run out because I use it every day, multiple times a day. Helps take off makeup, doesn't strip your skin. Then we have the Ageless Serum. Incredible serum that helps improve the elasticity of your skin, restoring a youthful, taut look. Then we have Anti-Aging Eye Cream. Helps to improve the appearance of dark under eye circles and the appearance of wrinkles. We have the Manuka Honey Moisturizer, a moisturizer with a unique fluffy texture due to an antioxidant superfood, Manuka honey, that is antimicrobial. It's a natural humectant, draws moisture to the skin. Then we have our lip balm. This one's vanilla cream, but you can get it in any scent, any flavor you want. And this we use argan oil, kapusu, bunch of natural ingredients to actually moisturize your lips. And then we have Grow Back, our hair and scalp formula that helps support healthy hair growth. Use 2 droppers a night for 3 months to see results. And look online at the testimonials because those are amazing. This is a perfect nighttime routine. So if you're looking to improve your routine, if you're looking for some consistency, maybe you're traveling, maybe you're stressed, maybe your skin is going through changes, just try to be consistent with a little routine. And you know what, if you don't want to buy all the products, you can get 3, okay? Get the cleanser, get the moisturizer, get the Ageless Serum. Or if you need a little more help with your hair and you're kind of good on skin products, just get the Grow Back and try a lip balm. You're not going to regret it. These are amazing products and they help support you. Recently, with all the change in my life and like just everything moving at a rapid pace, I really needed to take the time to center myself. It sounds silly, it sounds cliche at this point, but it's actually true. Like meeting new people, doing new things, or sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes you're just too much in like a routine and you're in the mundane too much. Whatever it is, you need to center yourself and give yourself that love and care and attention so that you can be open to new things, so that you can try new things. But yeah, if you're not centered, if you're not giving yourself that love and attention, that quiet time, that self-care, really does make a difference. Then all of a sudden I feel depleted. When I'm doing my skincare, when I'm taking moments to breathe at night and relax and put myself to bed, that's a really good time for me to get grounded. So anyway, Joanne's celebrating her daughter's high school reunion and her birthday in 12 days, wine tasting. Sounds like you guys have some fun summer plans. Traveling and helping my daughter plan a wedding. That is so much fun. Oh, okay. Well, I wish you luck with the wedding planning. Well, you guys, this has been so great to see you. I'm really happy. My heart feels really full from seeing you guys. I'm just trying to move this away so I can say bye properly. My heart feels really full. DM me with anything, and I hope to see you again soon. Really glad we can connect this way. I'm wishing you guys a lovely Wednesday, and don't forget about these amazing products for your nightly routine. All right, bye guys, see you soon.